Hey guys, it's Jenna, and I wanted to welcome you to our first question and answer session together. That is the gift the gift box around the screen. I'm actually playing with my new webcam, so you guys get to try out all the fun effects with me here. So I have actually recorded this twice already and had issues, so this is the third take, and I hope that it works out a little better for you guys, and we can get through this. Okay, so. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. I have my iPad and some sticky notes kind of all over the place, so I'm going to try to make sure I get everybody's questions and we get everything answered. I wanted to kind of address some question and answers with you guys because I thought it would be an effective way for us to share a little bit of time together and for you guys to learn a couple new things about the business. And I know as a new coach you kind of get overwhelmed and there's a ton of information, so I thought this was a good way so everyone could kind of see some of the answers and we could grow together. At any time, if you guys have any questions while you're doing something with your business, please know that I am available all the time. I know a lot of you can attest to the fact that I pretty much don't sleep and I'm always answering emails and things. So and people like Sarah Crone who like to apologize 12 times for asking for help or asking a question. That's a shout out to you, Sarah, because that's okay. Everyone does it. And that's what I'm here for as your coach. So not a problem, and I'm happy to be here and help you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into some of these questions. Okay, the first one Emily had was, how do you sell more challenge packs and Shakeology HD instead of cheaper programs like Hip Hop Abs? I think in the beginning I did sell a lot of cheaper programs, and I didn't sell challenge packs because I didn't know, I guess, enough about the products and things yet to be able to talk to people about them. But I did start to grow, and I figured out the challenge packs are kind of like the gold mine of this business, and it brings in the best residual income for you. So I learned as much as I could about all the different challenge packs, what's in them, what they cost. They always have one on sale, so that kind of makes life a little easier for us to try to promote those. And I just went ahead and told people about it. Like, for example, right now, this is a great one for you to use. The Combat Challenge Pack is on sale for $140. Best value ever because you get a Shakeology HD order, so a month supply of Shakeology, the challenge pack itself with Combat, which is a great workout program, and for just those two items, you're paying $140. Well, right now, Shakeology is $129.99 a month plus shipping. So for $10 more, you're actually going to get a workout program and Shakeology for a month. So it's such an awesome value. And Emily, that's a program that I would recommend promoting right now with that value and saying, you know, for $10 more, you get a full workout program too. Or for $10 more, you get Shakeology. So you should do it, you know, and really pushing it from that angle. And with all the challenge packs, I try to do that and explain how much they're saving. In regards to selling challenge packs, I know a couple of you had some questions about it. Like Danielle had a great question about saying that she is losing people once they get on the site, and you know, how do we get them to actually commit to the challenge pack? I tell them way more information than they need to know about a challenge pack because I like people to really see everything, to see the big picture on what they're getting. I always say you're getting a month's supply of Shakeology, the healthiest meal of the day, a 30, 60, or 90-day workout program, a full nutrition program to support your nutritional goals during the program, a VIP spot in my challenge group, and I always specify VIP because I want them to understand that their goals are my top priority as their coach. So they always get VIP treatment and they're always very well taken care of in reaching their goals with my challenge group. And I also tell them that they get my free coaching and that I am available for them for accountability. I tell people, you know, I get up at 5 a.m. and I'll call you and tell you to go work out or things like that. You know, this is, you know, if you get a gym membership, you don't really have anyone there telling you to go to the gym. You know, you don't really, unless you have an accountability partner, but the gym itself doesn't provide that for you. You could pay extra for a personal trainer, sure, but you know, there's nothing there with you that keeps you going and keeps you motivated, and a challenge group also provides that support and that extra accountability because there's other people trying to reach their goals too. So that's definitely something to think about when you're selling a challenge pack, is to give them tons of information about it, and really kind of overload them so they can see how valuable this product really is. And you can talk about other people that have had results if you want. Our Fit for Life challenge group, or our Fit for Life coaching group rather, has lots of people's transformations for all the different programs, so you can reference back to someone. My friend, or one of my coworkers or one of my coaches had this awesome result with this program, and post their before and after, so people can connect to someone that you can connect with, so they can see it and visualize it and say, well, if that person can do it, I can do it. It really helps bring value to the challenge pack for that person. Let's see, Jackie wanted to know what challenge packs were. I think we kind of just covered that. That's a good question too as a new coach, because what the heck is this thing that everyone keeps talking about? But think about that too. Also, if you're a customer and you see people, coaches, or you see someone posting about a challenge pack and you have no idea what that is, as a coach, it's your job to inform people. So instead of just posting, hey guys, the Combat Challenge Pack is on sale right now for $140, people don't know what that means. Tell people what that means. Share all the stuff you get in it. Make a cool pic collage about it. Do something so that people understand what that is, because a year and a half ago, if you just said challenge pack to me, I'd have been like, what in the world are you talking about? So think of things in the mind of a customer too, and how you can be more effective to your customers by letting them know really what all you have to offer. Make a YouTube video, talk about it, do something that's going to excite people about it. Tell them what you have to offer them as a coach. Tell them what you have to offer them with the challenge pack. Share it with people, because if they don't have the information, they're not going to know. And you're the person that's going to give them the information. Okay, now that I've rambled on about challenge packs, do you ever approach people that you don't know to talk to them about products, or do you just wait for people to talk to you? Sarah Crone, that is a great question. When I first started my business, I had to talk to people I didn't know, because I exhausted my warm market, which is all the people that I already knew. I exhausted that very quickly, and so I had to get to know other people, and I'm the kind of person that will make friends with someone very quickly, because I'm just a people person. My poor husband has to pry me away from the cashier at the store, or the barista at the coffee shop, because I just chat with people, because I like to get to know people and learn a lot about them. So just getting out there and talking to people, you got to do it. Once you exhaust your warm market, you got to try to find people somewhere else, and stop bugging the same people that you've been bugging over and over and over again. Once you get to a certain point in your business, you're going to become that person for people, that person that can help them with their goals, that person that will, the fitness person, that they know in their life. You're going to start building a reputation for yourself, and people will come to you, and referrals will come to you, and then you don't have to work as hard at going out and meeting new people, but you still should, because that's part of inviting, and that's part of sharing this business with other people. So yes, the answer to that question overall is yes, you do have to go out sometimes and meet new people and talk to new people. But that comes around to Anne's question. I'm going to jump to Anne's question. Besides personal development, is there any other way to build your confidence? The answer to that is yes. I mean, for you to go talk to some random stranger about your business, it's not an easy task. That's difficult for people to do. But how that works is by being confident in yourself, and getting to really know your product. My great example of this is, think about a song that you know on the radio, any song. You know it right off the top of your head because you've listened to it over and over again. You feel confident in singing it in the car like a fool next to your friends because you know the words, right? So it's the same thing with a Beachbody product. If you know the products and you know what you're selling and you know what you have the potential to give someone else, you're going to be confident in telling them about it. So educate yourself. Even if you take one product a week and you try to learn everything you can about it, it becomes kind of fun because you learn things you didn't know. And I've been drinking Shakeology for over a year now, and I still am learning about the different products that are actually in it, the different nutrients and things that are in it. So just educate yourself, because it's going to build your confidence, because you're going to know what you're talking about. I know it sounds silly, but it's true. Learn the products. Also, in regards to the self-confidence and building confidence, the Success tab in your Coach Online Office has a little section down in the bottom right-hand corner that has different things that you can learn about or that you can work on for yourself. I mean, honestly, the 3 vital behaviors, personal development is a huge, huge vital behavior because you need to be confident in what you're doing. You need to be confident in yourself, and you have to be confident in yourself to be able to share that with other people. This company provides you an outlet to be the best version of yourself that you can be. So, use it. I know that sounds crazy, but use it. That's what it's there for. It's there to help you become a better person. And once you become a better person, you can teach others how to do the same thing. And that's awesome. And it's a lot of fun. And it's the neat part about this business. So that will build your confidence, and that will make you be okay to go talk to that, hottie patati at the grocery store that's in, the fruit section or whatever it is, and to be able to go have a conversation that then turns into something that you can relate back to your business eventually, Let's see here. Where are we at? Danielle is having issues selling challenge packs. Oh, Danielle, welcome to the life of a Beachbody coach. We all have trouble in this area at one point or another, because, like you said, when you get to the website, sometimes people don't connect. Like they talk to you about it for 3 hours in the afternoon or all day, and then they don't end up buying the product. So walking people through the process is probably my best answer for that. And when you first start working with a customer, you're going to want to figure out what their why is right away. You tell them, like, I want to talk to you about your goals. What are your goals? And when they say, I want to lose weight or I want to get in shape, you say, well, how would that make you feel if you did that? Trying to really figure out what their goal is. Like, of course we all want to lose weight, and of course we all want to get in shape and look great. But why? Why do you want to do that? Is it going to make you more self-confident? Is it going to keep you around longer for your children? Is it going to, whatever it's going to do? But figure out what their why is and incorporate that into the entire purchasing process. And I would recommend using that and saying, you know what, let's go ahead and get you signed up. Let's go ahead and get this, get this purchased, because you could do it with your kids and you really want to stay healthy for your kids. So, let's go ahead and get it started. Let's get the, and really share in the excitement of this purchase, because what this is capable of doing for their life. Yes, it's going to keep them around longer for their kids, but there's so many more things it's going to do, and so many more doors it's going to open, and so many things it's going to improve for them. So just continuing to reiterate their why and walking them through the entire process. And when I mean walking them through it, I mean calling them on the phone, Skyping, whatever you do, the FaceTime, whatever it is, making sure that you get them through the process. Because you're right, Danielle, when you get somebody on the website, there's a million things on our website, and there's so many products and there's so many things. I will post a link for you guys to Coaching Codes, which is this really cool website that a Beachbody coach designed, and it gives you a link for everything that you just put in your coach code, and it'll go to, specifically to the Beachbody Challenge Pack, or the Body Combat Challenge Pack. It'll go straight to that, so they don't have to search around and click under shop and click under Challenge Pack, and by then you've lost them, I will give you guys, I think it's coachingcodes.com. Don't quote me on that. Sarah can help you out with that. She has it written down somewhere, and we'll give you guys that link so that you can put all you do is put your coaching code in, and it sets all the links up for you, and that way they're not searching around. It'll go right to it, and it'll be right on your page, and it's really user friendly. So that's a great way to do it. Angel, how do you work the pricing into the conversation? Because once people hear the price, they freak out and comment on how it is too expensive. Oh, okay. It's because this is such a relatable topic, and I know that all of you have probably experienced it at one point or another. I hate when people say that it's too expensive, and a lot of people know this about me, because I come back with them and I say that if you're not willing to pay for your health now, you're going to have to pay for sickness later. And it's true, because people don't understand the concept that without their health, they can't do anything else. Think about it. If you're not healthy, you can't go to work. If you're not healthy, you can't be a good parent. If you're not healthy, you can't, whatever it is, you can't do it if you don't have your health because you're going to die. It's very simple. But people just don't get that. So you have to figure out what's valuable to someone else when you're having this conversation, because the money conversation, there's something that everyone's willing to spend money on. You have to figure out why they're willing to spend money on it, though. So without spending too much time of your life going back and figuring out, why this person is the way they are and what they, why they do what they do, figure out something that's valuable to them, and maybe reiterate that one box of Shakeology over a month time is the cost of a Coach purse, or a full month at Starbucks, whatever it is, trying to figure out how to make it valuable to them, and to say it's $4 a day, cut and dry, it's $4 a day, and it's the healthiest thing that you'll have for $4 a day in your entire life, and really to just continue reiterating that to people and saying, the average person spends $200 a week on groceries. And, for me personally, my story is that when I budgeted for Shakeology, I didn't have the money for it. So I had to take it out of my grocery budget and ended up saving money in the long run, because that was a whole meal I didn't have to buy every week. It was because I bought it with $4 a day, and it was an awesome value, and it was the healthiest thing I was ever going to have. And and once you get people to try it once, usually that's all it takes, so and if you have to, I hate having to use the 30-day money back guarantee, but you can always throw that in and say, you know what, this company and I are both so confident that you're going to love this. Try it for 30 days. You could send them back an empty bag if you hate it after 30 days, but I can assure you that that's not going to be the case. And this is going to be something that you're going to want to budget for, because you're going to love everything about it. And I'm that confident in it because I have, and I've been there. And I thought it was expensive too, but I figured out it was worth it, and might also give people a chance to look at their finances, because honestly, people spend a lot of money on a lot of things, and this is an awesome value, and it's going to keep them healthy. Again, revert back to their why. Figure out why they are coming to you about this product, why this product would work in their life. They're the customer, and they're the most important thing. It's not about making a sale. It's about changing someone's life, and we're going to focus on that, and that's what's going to help you build your business. Okay. JP okay, JP had two questions. The first question was, how many people do you think a challenge group should have in it max? I would say more than 10 is a challenge for you. 5 people is usually recommended if you're running a challenge group by yourself. Sarah and I usually run our challenge groups together or with other groups of coaches, so I would say each person bring 5 people, because it becomes a lot of work for you after a certain point. And the whole reason challenge groups were designed was so that you could coach a lot of people in one setting rather than a lot of people at all different times. So it's a good time management tool, and it's also a good community building tool, because these people are meeting other people that are like-minded and are more likely to succeed. So I would say between 5 and 10 maximum, and that's a lot. If you're running it with another coach, that should be just fine. Let's see. I also think that you should run challenge groups with other coaches, because it makes your life easier, and you can be effective. And I don't know, I think it's a great tool. I've done it pretty much since I started as a coach. We have a 6-coach format that I'd be happy to share with you guys too, where 6 coaches come together. Each coach posts on a different day, and everyone brings their own challengers to the group, and it just functions really well. I've done it with a couple Fit for Life coaches, and Sarah Robertson and I have, and it's worked out really well. So that's another format that we could think about using. If you do my coach training camp, we actually set up a 6-coach challenge group just like that. So that's something to consider too. Sarah and I had a long talk tonight about trying to throw in the Ashanti versus Tony Horton question without me cracking a smile, but I don't think I can do it. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, JP posted his second question was, who wins in a fist fight, Tony Horton or Ashanti? I'm going to have to say Shaun T just because I love him. And I know Anne Greenwood would absolutely disagree with me, so I just have to say that I think that was a funny question, and I absolutely appreciate it, JP. But I'm going to have to go with Shaun T on this one. Let's see here. Diane asked a really good question about challenge groups. I'm going to jump back to them for a second. How do you run your challenge groups? I run my challenge groups. Diane has actually seen one of my groups. I let her shadow them, which I will let any of you do if you would like to. I run 2 challenge groups a month, one at the beginning of the month and one in the middle of the month, so pretty much every 2 weeks. And if I don't have people, I'll still advertise for them. And, you know, when I do have people, then we put them in and we get them going, and it's great. But still advertise for them, even if you don't have people sign up, because people are watching and people want to get involved. So continue posting about it. How often do you post? Do you do daily challenges? Have a point system? Do you have an end prize for the winner? I post in my challenge groups. The way that they're set up is each coach is designed to post on a certain day, which is very convenient. When it's just my individual challenge groups, which I don't have a whole lot of my own individual ones anymore, but I would post every day and check in with people and keep people motivated. It's hard. Challenge groups are hard to keep people motivated in. That's why it's kind of nice to have a bigger challenge group with other coaches, because together you guys can all keep each other motivated. I do the point system, and I think you guys have seen it, the Beachbody Challenge point system, and we do an end prize for the winner for each challenge group. I do keep the challenge group open until the end of the challenge group, and then I close it. And if people want to start a new challenge, they can jump into one of my new challenge groups. They kind of lose life at the end of them. So by that point, you've kind of figured out who your challengers that could be coaches are, who your challengers are that are going to be continued customers, and who your challengers are that are just going to fall off. And you can continue reaching out to them as much as possible, but you know, sometimes there's just people that aren't dedicated and they're not ready yet, and that's okay. But just letting them know that you're there and that you'll come back whenever they're ready. She said, how many challenge groups do you manage at a time? I currently have, I think, 8 running, and checking in with all of them, and it's a lot. So that's why, going back to JP's question, I recommend no more than 5, or 10 max, because it becomes overwhelming and it's a lot of work for you to do. I think we might have covered all the questions. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. There's a couple quick things I wanted to cover. I'm sorry this video is getting as long as it is, but I wanted to touch on a couple things while I had all of you here with me, because we haven't had our own team call, which we will eventually have. So let's see here. The things I wanted to make sure that are happening as you guys are growing your business, because our teams are growing tremendously, and you guys are killing it right now, and it's awesome, and it's so much fun to see grow, and so many lives are being changed by you guys right now, and that's really exciting. Some reminders: the team calls are on Monday nights at 9 o'clock. Make sure that you're checking in on those. If you can't make them, make sure you're listening to the recordings. Sarah and I try to post them as much as possible. There's always something to learn from these. These are other coaches that have been successful, and they're sharing lots of tips and things with you. So please, it's like free PD for you. It's great. The National Coach Call is at 11 a.m. Eastern every Monday, and we post that as well. That is top coaches in the country telling us what they did and how to be successful. So absolutely take advantage of that. I know when I committed to, this schedule and getting to make sure that I made all the team calls or I listened to the recordings, that my business grew. So it's absolutely something that you want to do. Excuse me. Super Saturday. Yes, Super Saturday. June 29th. I am hosting one in Middletown, Maryland. For those of you that came to the last one, it's in the same location. For those of you who haven't been, it's at the FOP Lodge in Middletown. We will have Shakeology and breakfast. Yay! Everyone loves that. But we will be fresh back from Vegas and sharing all the new products and all the new stuff. And it's going to be an awesome Super Saturday, and you're not going to want to miss it. So please put it on your calendar. It's going to be at 10 a.m. And the location is 2 Walnut Street, Middletown, Maryland, 21769. I will post that closer to time as well. You can look it up. It is registered. And we will be excited to have you there. I think JP and Tommy and Danielle are going to drive up from down south, and we'll probably have Angel come from the east, and we'll kind of, all get together and have a good time. And I may bring T25, the new Shaun T workout, and we can move some chairs and stuff around and work out afterwards if you guys are up for it. If not, that's cool too, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay. One other thing, 3 vital behaviors. They're vital for a reason. Make sure that you're doing them. It's important because it will grow your business, and you should make sure that you're doing them. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. Make sure that you're inviting people. That's very important. People that you know, people that you don't know, inviting, just talking to people. Scotty Hobbs didn't get to be Scotty Hobbs because he sat at home and he didn't talk to anyone. It's a very simple process, and just continue inviting. And you're going to hear a lot of no's. That is normal. For every 10 invites I send, I might get one person that says yes or that they're interested. So it's okay. Just keep going. Just think about your why. Think about why you're doing this, why, you want to help other people, and just keep chugging along. It's going to be worth it. It really will. Make sure that you are doing personal development. I can't stress this enough. Like I said earlier, you need to be the best version of yourself, and personal development is going to help you get there. You don't have time to read, listen to it in the car. You don't have time to listen to it in the car, read it online. YouTube, John C. Maxwell, YouTube, Tony Robbins. Listen to it while you're getting ready in the morning. I do that a lot, and it's very efficient with the time, Also, to make sure that you're being a product of the product. Wear your t-shirts. Earn your t-shirts so that you can wear them. Emily Burns is a coach of mine on our team, and she saw one of my shirts at the gym, and, is now a Beachbody coach because she saw a shirt at the gym. People are watching you. People are seeing what you're doing. Make sure that you're, giving them an outlet to approach you and to say, hey, you've posted about Insanity and Asylum for the last few weeks. What are you doing? Tell me about it. I want to do it. I see Tommy's post and I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's get on it. I want to do it. So just make sure that you're being a product of the product and people are seeing what you're doing, because they'll look up to you, and that'll build your reputability with them, and that's what you want. You want them to want to come to you. The other thing that I wanted to do, I want to have kind of a call to action of my own for this video, and I want you to post your rank advance goal date. Meaning, if you are an active coach, I want to know what your goal date is to become Emerald. If you're an Emerald coach, I want you to post your goal rank advancement date to become Ruby. And if you're Ruby, I want you to post your rank advancement goal to become Diamond. And let's see. Oh, yep, we do. Sarah Robertson's a Diamond. And if you're a Diamond, I want you to post your rank advance goal date to be Star Diamond, because I want to know what your rank advancement goals are, because as your Star Diamond coach, I want to be able to make sure that you are ranking to your liking, I guess is the way to put it, because rank advancement is how you're going to be building your business, because that means you're going to be building your team. And you guys, the team cycle bonuses are awesome, and it's all because of the people that you have below you and the people working with you. And together, I always post this, together we are better, and this business is designed specifically because we all grow together, we all succeed together, and we all fail together, and failure for me is not an option, and I hope that it's not an option for you either, because we have the potential to do something really big here and to really change lives and to really make this world a better place. And I want you guys to take full advantage of that. And I know I plan to, and I plan to do it with all of you. So with that, I think that I've rambled seriously for 29 minutes or something. So I apologize for going on and on, but I hope this has answered some of your questions. I'm going to do this once a month. I think that it is a good way to effectively share some information with you guys and to kind of address any questions that you have, new coach, old coach, whatever kind of coach you are, just so we can all kind of come together and get things answered and talked about. So I think that is it. If you guys need anything from me, please don't hesitate to let me know. Like I said earlier, I think that, a lot of you can attest to the fact that I will jump and answer and call and show up and do whatever it is that you guys need so that you're going to be successful in your business, because I've had that done for me, and I think that's just the way that things should be. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me, we can Skype, we can, whatever it is. My goal is to help you succeed, and I will do, whatever it is that you need to make that happen. So with that, I am done. All right, guys, have a good night. And again, if you have anything that you need, just let me know. All right, take care.